Hey you guys, I don't know if you can see me that well. The lighting's pretty shit. I can't really do anything about it. No, the lighting's pretty bad, but that's the least of your worries and my worries right now. First off, I'm going to apologise again for like the 5th time for not doing many videos. As I've said previously, I've got a lot of shit going on at home. I'm going to stop using that excuse because it's getting old, but there is a lot of shit. If you want to know, PM me, because I've told very few people. I'm quite a private person, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, so PM me if you want to know. I apologise, of course. You know, I for the past few videos I've been like, oh well, you know, I'll make a video every week. I'll try and get one up every day. Fuck that. I haven't done a video in about a month at least. So I really apologise to my whole like 28 subscribers. I suppose I'm really not surprised I don't have more. I'm surprised I have that many since I've been doing fuck all. But anyway, I'm gonna get into my first review in way too fucking long. After I just say that I should hopefully be reviewing an album that was actually given to me by my auntie and uncle. Because shut up, innocent. My cousin. Like twice removed cousin called Simon Baldwin. He was actually in a metalcore band called Is Grace Enough. You can't see that. Nope, you can't see that whatsoever. But the album's called Cross Your Heart and Hope to Die. No, you can't see that either. Oh well. But yeah, I'll try and get a review of that, even though I don't really like it. Still, I like to spread his stuff around, even though this is about the only thing he's ever done. Well, anyway, fun little update over. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be reviewing. That's not the word. I'm gonna be reviewing. I apologize for stuttering and stuff. I'm going to be reviewing Burzum or Burzum, however you would like to pronounce it, with his self-titled LP Burzum or Burzum or whatever the fuck. You know, everybody says it differently because nobody knows how the fuck to pronounce it now. I'll call it Burzum because that's how the man himself, Varg, pronounces that shit. If you don't know Burzum, they are, well, he is the guy who runs it is a one-man band. Varg Count Grishnak Vikernes or Viknerns. That's not his, well, it is his real name. He got it changed. He used to be known as Christian Vikners or something like that. He basically does everything in it. You know, he's very sort of religious, but not Christian or satanic, which a lot of people think he is. He's more into sort of Norse mythology, you know, Thor and Freya and those kind of gods that used to basically sort of be the main staple religion quite a long time ago around Sweden and Norway and stuff like that. He still supports that, he still follows that, and you can sort of see it in a lot of his music. Anyway, the band was formed in 1991, and he, along with Darkthrone, are seen as the sort of first two bands to really popularise, or even, I think, going as far as creating black metal. And thank you to them, you know. Straight off the bat, I'm going to say I really like this album, which may surprise people who know me. MSN, fuck off. May surprise people who know me because I'm very much a power metal noob. But I've been going into a lot of different bands, different genres, and this is something that I really, really like. The album I'm going to be reviewing was produced in March of 1992 under Deathlike Silence Productions, whom I've never heard of before. It is a 9-track LP totaling 46 minutes and 7 seconds. All the information is behind the camera and is blocking my view, son of a bitch. But yeah, it's a really fucking cool album. A lot of really weird stuff in this album. I guess it's mainly just because it was sort of first album of its kind. You know, it's very, very unique, or it may not be unique today, but it definitely was back then. You know, very distorted, very sort of not weak sounding, but very, very bad quality. The sort of worst quality you could possibly get. Which surprises me because it actually sounds really good. It all really works really well together. I just think this is a really, really good LP. You know, I've never really listened to much black metal before, so this is all sort of new to me. and I just think it all sounds very, very cool, very, very unique, and very, very interesting. Fuck the lighting. You know, I just think this is a fantastic LP that draws, you know, it's something that you could really get a lot of influence off. That's what I'm feeling as well. And it's something which has almost a lot of atmosphere around it. You know, if you like, when I listen to this, I always feel, I don't know, sort of like I'm outside in the cold in a forest. It's just the sort of atmosphere that comes around me, and it's just what I almost feel like doing for some reason. Though at the same time, even though I'm in that forest, I'm still fucking terrified of what is also in the forest. I don't know. Too much talk about forests. I'm going fucking nuts. I'm going to stop talking about forests and I'm going to keep going. Anyway, so yeah, this is a really cool LP. If you've never listened to Burzum before, then I really recommend it. You know, some of my favourite tracks on this are, I don't know how to pronounce this one, but Ya, Lord of the Deeps. It's probably just Ya, something like that, but that's track 2, almost 5 minutes. A very, very cool track with some really cool shredding. Fucking love that shit. Black Spell of Destruction, track 3, is a very cool song that, you know, with some songs you'll find they'll build up, they'll hit a high point and then they'll stop. This one is sort of, it's got the same sort of tempo and pace for the entire song. And it's something that I really, really like. I'm not entirely sure why, it just really catches on to my interests and likes. You may or may not like it, but hey ho, whatever. Also track 5, I think is about the only song in this entire album which actually has clean vocals. And it's not really clean vocals, it's just at the beginning it has, I'm guessing, Varg saying something before he goes into the song with his usual screaming. And this song is really quite different from any others in the album. It just sort of has a more sort of, almost a hard rock feel to it instead of black metal. That's just the feel I get. It's distinctive. It sort of sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, from the other songs. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, some people might be thinking that, oh, this guy's a retard, but this is just a gimmick I put on where I'm like, you know, stuttering and stopping. I don't know, I tried to make myself unique. Anyway, yeah, it's a really cool album. I hate doing this album. But yeah, I really think you should pick this up if you are into anything, really. It's a good first time listen, and it's definitely got me more interested in a lot of black metal, which you will probably be hearing a lot about in reviews if I can shift my ass into doing anything. Some of you may not like it, which I can understand. You know, there's a lot of people that aren't fans of screams or sort of, you know, the sort of dark, gritty sounding music. For instance, I was playing, what song was it? I think it was actually War, and my dad shouted through and threatened, if you don't turn that off, I'm going to start blasting the new James Blunt album. So of course I put it off because I don't want to listen to that. I want to keep my sanity. I want to keep my sanity. I'm going to listen to Burzum. But anyway, yeah, get the album or listen to it online. Loads of people have uploaded this shit. I think it's really, really good. I think you might enjoy it too. It's really interesting, really unique stuff, and it really shows sort of basically the foundation of black metal. And for me, you know, it surprises me because so many bands try to be satanic or sing about Satanism when really the roots of black metal are about paganism. They have nothing to do with Satanism. So that may be something interesting to think about. Probably not. But still, you know, anyway, that's my review. Not very good. But I try my best, to an extent. Anyway, yeah, sorry for the lackluster review. I'm trying to improve every single time. If you have any advice, tell me, because I want to get better. Even if you're just going to bash me and say, oh, you should be doing this, this, and this, I'll take it all on board.